Welcome everyone. This is Dawn Duvall with Shall We Stamp, and today I'm going to do a quick video on how you can take a 12 by 12 piece of pattern paper and create two cards. We're going to be working with the texture note stamp set and coordinating dies to make these cards. First thing you want to do is cut your paper at 5.5 and leave it at the 12 inches. So by 5.5, that's going to leave us about an inch left over that you can use for something else. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to score, and I'm going to turn these upside down because I'm going to do one card on one direction side of paper and the other one with the back side, or you can leave them together. It doesn't matter, whatever is easier for you. All right, so we're going to lay this in our paper trimmer, and I'm going to open up this arm. The Stampin' Up paper trimmer opens up to 17 inches, and we have 1/4 inch marks all the way across, and it is in inches and as well as centimeters. Okay, so we're going to do some scoring. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start and score at 1 3/4. And let me move this over just a little bit. All right, so I'm going to line both of these up so I can score them both at the same time. So I'm going to line this up at 1 3/4, and we'll do the same thing with this one underneath. We're just going to get them lined up, butted up together. Make sure we've got them in here nice and straight. So let's get that one even. All right, and then we're going to come down with our scoring tool, our scoring blade, and we're at 1 3/4. Okay, so there's 1 3/4. Then we're going to move this down to 4 3/4. So we're going to line that one up, make sure it's butted up next to your top of the trimmer. And we're going to lay this one next to it so we can do 2 at 1. And again, this is 4 3/4. And then we're going to slide these down to 7 3/4, which is right here. So slide that down there. I'm going to move this one in right next to it and get those lined up. Move it up just a little bit there. I think we're good. And that again is 7 3/4. So we're going to go ahead and score that. All right. Now let's move our paper trimmer out of the way, and we're going to bring back our paper. Now, so what we're going to do, you can see this is the widest spot. So this is where we're going to place our main piece for your sentiment. We're going to fold that in, and then this one we're going to fold back. And we're kind of doing like an accordion fold, and then you're going to fold it like that. Now that's going to be your card. All right, so we're going to fold that one in, and then we'll fold this one back. That way we've got our flowers showing in place of our inside. So we've turned one inside out. All right, so there is our card. Now you can decorate this however you want. What I'm going to do is I'm using the textured note dies, and these are the rectangle frames that are various sizes. So I'm using the second largest and then going down by one size. So it would be the second, third, and the fourth. And now I only cut one set, but I'll show you the cards when we get done. So this one, and you can place another piece of paper underneath. So if you want something, I'm going to place that there for my sentiment. And then this one, we're going to place on the second level. And I'm going to place it there and line it up so it doesn't show that one underneath. Well, it's going to show a little bit. So let's go in because we want to see that pretty trim. So we're going to glue it. We're going to glue it down, attach it just like that. And then for the top piece, now you could come back and put a piece underneath if you want, so it's not all white. So if we want to put a base of any one of these colors that coordinates, we can do that. And then that one's going to go just like that. So when you get ready to open it, then they will open it like this, and it's going to fold open. Isn't that cute? And then here are the two cards that I made using that paper. One I turned, we scored it so we'd have the designer piece, the more pattern part on the outside. Sorry, the texture note dies. I did put a piece of fresh freesia behind this one, and then I lined them up so that when they're open, you just see the part that has been embossed or cut, and then I stamped the flower from the set there. and then open it up, and then that's where you'll write your sentiment. Okay, that's the first card. Now this is the second card with the paper inside out, if you will. So I've got the back side on the front. This one I did in Blackberry Bliss. This one was done with Fresh Freesia cardstock. And this one I used the Blackberry Bliss ink and the ribbon, and then stamped the sentiment in Fresh Freesia, put that on the Blackberry Bliss, and then did the same thing as far as lining it up. And then underneath we stamped the flower or the leaf in the Blackberry Bliss, Fresh Freesia, and then we open that all the way up, and then our sentiment is stamped in Blackberry Bliss. So you can see the two cards that you can get from that paper. Let me move this up a little bit. Just by flipping that paper over. So it's the same paper, flip it over, and there are our two cards. Quick and easy for you to make two cards and move that paper so you're not sitting and hoarding it. All right, if you need anything else or have any questions, reach out to me. Again, I'm Dawn Duvall with Shall We Stamp, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and make a comment, and I look forward to seeing you soon.